This is a 1965 Mustang convertible. It is all original matching numbers. It's a low miles documented to owner car. And we have all the original documentations, a lot of really cool little stories and documents on this car. We've got the original owner's manual. And inside the original owner's manual is the original card that they used to give the owners when they bought a new Ford, or back in the day even new Chevy too. A little card, you know, that said this was the model and the VIN number and all that. From what we can tell, this is a low VIN number. The last digits are 00008, and the vehicle's engine is in its correct factory color. It's in absolutely magnificent condition under the hood. This little car purrs like a kitten. We're going to crank it up here in just a second and show you that this is a beautiful little driver. It's not a show car. It's got some little imperfections, but we're going to go ahead and crank it up right now so you can hear the engine. A lot of times these engines had a tendency to have a really loud lifter noise because that's how they were built back in the day. I've heard a lot of guys say, ooh, that original six-cylinder Chevy or Ford sometimes sounds like a diesel. This thing just purrs like a kitten. Lights. There you go. Left turn signal. Right turn signal. And we'll go around to the back. Left turn signal. Right turn signal. And turn it off. And the brakes. Good job. Very cool. Alright, you can turn it off now. One of the things that's awesome on this car is it's never been in an accident. The doors open and close so well. They line up straight. The interior is in really good shape. Not brand new. In fact, I believe the seats may still be either original or factory replaced back in the late 70s. I've got some receipts on this vehicle actually all the way back to 1978. All the little maintenances that have been done. Dashboard looks fantastic. Carpet's brand new. Seats in very presentable condition. A little bit of wear on the top here. A little bit of slight discoloration just from, you know, being out sometimes in the sun. Couple of, I don't know if you can see this in the camera or not, there's a little bit of an imperfection in the paint here, just a little cracking underneath. Just those two spots right there is all I've seen on the whole car. And like I said, it's a driver, it's not a show car, but it's also not $25,000 like another one that I saw a couple of weeks ago that looked very similar to this. That was a show car. This is a driver. It's been driven, it needs to be driven. You'll notice that I mounted the original white wall style on the driver's side, and then I put the black walls on the passenger side. I just did that to show, you know, give a example of what they both look like. We actually have I have the original keys for this too. Trunk in magnificent shape, retaining the original style. Of course, this is a newer pad, but actually underneath this newer pad is an original pad. Let's see if I can get to it. That's the original pad. No rust. This is a little car that I'd call a rust-free car. All the original tools are in the bag to stop and change a tire. It has had some restoration done on it. New bumpers. Like I said, new carpet. The center console was added with the cup holders, which is a really nice little touch. The fan on the dash, it works, and the heater works and all that, and also the radio works. Not tuning in a signal right now because I haven't retuned it into Atlanta. The car came from Florida. There we go. So you got your tunes, horn works. Windows roll up and down well. All the glass is in fantastic shape. The underneath of this car is in just spectacular condition. Frame rails, floor pans, oil pan, all that, as you can see, just really sharp. The white wall tires have a lot of tread on them. They're very good. They're not new. Just want to show you the floor pans in here. The black wall tires are actually brand new. They probably have about 10 miles on them. Both of them, like I said, the white wall tires still have very, very good tread. Wanting to show you the floor pans and everything. I believe these floor pans are original. I don't see any signs of them having been replaced, and I don't see any signs of there ever having been any rust in this car. I have a copy of the original title from the owner, and from what I hear from the second owner, the lady who bought it when she was young and never parked it outside. She never drove it when it was raining. She was very meticulous about it. One of the really cool things about this car too is when she bought this thing from the dealership, Ford actually had a little extender pedal for the clutch pedal, and we actually have that. It's a little clip that goes on there and it extends the clutch pedal out about 2 inches. Very cool. I've heard of those before, but I've never seen one until I saw it on this car. We will do another video to just show that taking it for a spin, and somebody's going to be super happy with this thing. It's got really no power options, but it doesn't really need them. You can't tell that it doesn't have power steering. There, original factory tires just steer so easily. I mean, even sitting still or pulling into a parking lot, it's super, super easy to steer. The steering box works fantastic. It's nice, and the steering is nice and tight. It doesn't wander, but the steering box functions properly and has been maintained well, so the car steers extremely well. It drives perfectly straight. It stops. I mean, it'll squeal to a halt. All the brakes have been maintained and updated within the last couple of years. So the car just drives fantastic. 3-speed transmission, shifts out perfect. The clutch is nice and tight. The luggage rack on the back is newer. It's very sharp. Stainless steel, won't rust. And this is just a little car that you can't go wrong with. Absolutely beautiful.